Let's talk a little bit about the gear that we use in class. So when you walk into your first class, you will need nothing more than the clothes you wear and the shoes that you have. Everything else will be provided for you. But as you progress, you want to have some personal equipment as well. So the first thing that we recommend that you get are boxing gloves. So boxing gloves are used for most of our striking drills, so pad work and sparring drills. And what that helps us with is, one, you can be the striker and you can be the pad holder at the same time. So quickly switching between the drills without having to take the gloves off and putting focus mitts on. So that's the first thing we want to get. And if you want to get something extra to protect your gloves, we can recommend that you get some inside gloves as well. So inside gloves goes, as the name suggests, on the inside. So you take it on, and these ones have a little bit of extra wrist support as well, and some protection for the knuckles, a little bit of cushioning there as well. And that means that this will absorb some of the moisture that accumulates in the glove. And when you're done training, you can just take it off and throw it in the wash. The next thing that we recommend that you get is a mouth guard. So something that protects your teeth. So it molds to your actual teeth, and then you can just pop it in, and it will protect you. So most of the time it will not be an issue. Your partner will be safe enough, so you won't get hit in the face. But accidents do happen, and this is a cheap dental insurance. The next thing that we recommend is a groin guard. So groin guards come in a lot of different shapes and forms. So here is one that goes on the inside. So I can actually pop it inside my clothes, and I can wear it throughout my training. This is another version. This is also a ladies version that goes on the outside. And this one is easy enough to like pull on and off as you need it during the training. So you have, for guys as well, it will be a little bit wider. And as I said, the pros and cons of this you can have underneath your clothes, and they're usually very form-fitting. These go on the outside, and it's easy to take them on and off. So those are the three things that you need when you started out and you trained for a few weeks. So boxing gloves, something to protect your teeth, and something to protect your groin. After that, as you want to attend some sparring sessions as well, you will need to get shin guards. So shin guards are just strapped on the outside of your leg, because our shin is one, very tender in the beginning, but also very hard. So when you're kicking your partner, especially the soft parts and so on, you want to have a little bit of cushioning there. But also when you're blocking somebody kicking, you want to have something in the way. So this is basically what it looks like. So it comes protecting the shin, but also most of them have a foot guard as well. We don't use this very much because we have the shoes as well, but for traditional, they're usually barefoot and they want to have a little bit extra padding. But it's hard to find them without this, so this will probably just flap around a little bit as well. So these are the things that you need for sparring. So usually boxing gloves, all the protection, so mouth guard and groin guard, and then shin guard. But some of the time we do grappling drills as well, so you would be good to invest in grappling gloves. Grappling gloves for us are this kind of version. So it is an open face glove. So it'll be like that, and you strap it in, and you can see you have quite a bit of cushioning on the top. So you could give a little bit of strikes to your partner without injuring your knuckles or injuring them. But you also have open hands. So when we're doing our self-defense drills, when we need to do grabbing or grappling, or even holding on to a weapon as well, we can do this without having to compromise having the protection in the gloves and switching on and off. So you can work like that. Be mindful though when you're buying these that you're not getting the MMA gloves, and you can kind of see the profile on this as well. So the MMA glove is designed for being in the ring for the fight. So they're very hard and very small cushioning as well. So they want to protect the knuckles but do some damage to your partner. And we want to have a little bit of more cushioning to protect our partner instead. These might be good when you're working, say, heavy back or pad work or something like that to protect yourself, but it's not good for your partner drills. So get one with a little bit of more bubble on this. So apart from that, we kind of want to look at our shoes as well. So we want you to train in the shoes that you have, but we also want you to look at, am I wearing the appropriate shoes for me? So most of us come into our first class in our trainers, which usually have a very thick, like good padding at the bottom, which we feel like, oh, this is nice and comfortable, but it also gives us instability, so we can roll our ankles and so on. So we recommend that you get something with very low profile. So it could be something like this. These are my normal shoes. So very low profile, very light and nice. And it's something similar to what I would wear on the outside as well, because I like my low profile shoes. But if you need a little bit of extra support, you could get something like this, which is a wrestling boot. So it gives you a little bit of ankle support in this. And if you need even more, there are the boxing kind that goes a little bit higher than that. But of course, these are not like something you would wear out and about. It will give you good support. It will give you good stability. But sometimes you need to train with something that has less stability as well, just to train up those ankle muscles. So that kind of concludes our gear that we're using in class. So just to recap, when you start out, you need nothing. It's the clothes that you wear and the shoes that you have already. Then you start adding on just as you go along. So boxing gloves will be used in almost any class. And if you want to save your boxing gloves for a little bit longer, then use some inside gloves as well. Then if you want to start protecting yourself, use a mouth guard and a groin guard. And then if you want to attend sparring, you add on the shin guards as well. And then we wanted to look at maybe getting grappling gloves, because some of the drills actually improve with you having the grappling gloves, especially for the higher levels. And then look at your shoes. So shoes can be a big investment as well, but it's something that has to fit you. Okay, hope that helped. See you in class.